This list, this isn't more so news. This is something I wanted to do for giggles and shits and just read through it because I thought it might be interesting to read through on stream, knowing that Astrobot is my game of the... Wait, what'd you say your name was? Astrobot is my personal game of the year. I wanted to see if their ranking of all the powers in this game are the same as mine. I also, now that I think about it, I hope they do one of the speedrun levels where you could shrink down as the mouse. And God please don't let them make a speedrunning level where you could turn in this fucking monkey thing. Please, oh Jesus, please. Make sure they never put this in the speedrun levels. But yeah, literally you get this power up for the mouse joint, and I've been on every level in Astrobot. I haven't beat all of them. I haven't 100% in this game, and I'm not. But I've played every level of Astrobot. You never get to use this shit out the cheese level. Ever. Out the literal mouse level, you never get to use this shit after that level. So enjoy it there and there only, which fucking sucks, but whatever. Where's the... Wait. What's their rankings? Filled to the brim. These power-ups significantly change the way you solve puzzles and navigate the level. Not only that, I'll be ranking these power-ups based on how fun they are to play and how the level design pushes the boundaries with how you use them. Okay, if that's the case, mouse, top 3. Don't know why the fuck they only put it in one level, but the mouse joint, top 3. Alright, let's see what number 14 is. Teddy symbols. Yeah, like, design-wise, okay, I've heard this instrumental like 10 times this fucking week. I love it, but come on now. Teddy symbols. I'm gonna just read their ranking, and I'm gonna just comment on each of the items. Teddy symbols. I'm not gonna lie. Aesthetically, and gameplay wise, it looks cool. It feels cool to just sit there and mash these and like have the little clapping. It's like a satisfying feeling. But if we're talking about how well it mixes up gameplay and if it's good on a gameplay level, it's honestly down there with Monkey. Because Monkey, even though I don't like Monkey, at least it does something different where it has the joint where you could smack down on the ground or where you could grip the balls and toss them. Like, those are like cool features function wise. Now, those dumbass puzzles where you gotta fucking throw your whole shoulder out using a damn gyro to climb up the wall, that shit ain't no fun. But like, at least it has those other two things going for it. This shit literally has one ability: to make noise and make platforms go in and out. Ooh, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Monkey climber, yup. We don't even have to read that one. I just talked about why it's ass. Octo balloon. I'm not gonna lie, I will have to see what's above it, but I don't necessarily think this is one of the worst ones, because this one I feel like may challenge your way of thinking. Because a lot of the way you think in Astrobot, you only slightly jump. Like, you have your little squirt over everything jump where you did a Mario Sunshine jump, but there's some of the puzzles in this game where you had to use the balloon joint where it was like, oh shit, I didn't think to go over. Like, if I wasn't already a platform king, platform god, I would have deadass never thought to go over there. So this is like something cool to discover by secret. So I have to see what's above it, but I don't know if I agree with that one. It could be sensible, but I don't know. Let's see what's next. Swimming penguin. Yeah, I definitely don't agree with this one. Swimming penguin is under monkey climber. Not gonna lie. That actually, so the swimming penguin, fuck that. The swinging penguin, worst shit here. First off, why is it the worst shit here? Nobody likes water levels in platforming games. This is a water level mechanic. I don't even have to explain myself. Okay, so it's only 13 because 10 is just blank. Steel ball. Steel ball was cool, but it wasn't anything like innovative about that. Like, you roll around, you're not even going at the speed of sound, you're just rolling around at regular speeds, and like, you're partially invincible. Like, this one I feel like should get a way lower rank because there's nothing interesting about it. Like, it wasn't bad as like monkey ball gripping machine, and it's definitely not as bad as swimming penguin, and it deserves to be above both of those, but I think it definitely should be lower. Like Octo, oh shit, dang, all that shit just to go lay back in the same spot. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this shit should be lower. It's not crazy. Chicken Booster up B, fair. It deserves like a lower rating for the simple fact that it's not really anything innovating. Like, we know the real reason why this is in here, because when the next Smash Bros game comes out, they want Sakurai to put this character in a fucking game. That's why this character has the Chicken Booster. This shit is just an up B. It's nothing about this. Like, while I had fun using this more than everything else, I'm not gonna lie, not more than everything else as in it's my number one. It's not the damn frog gloves or the mouse power up or nothing like that, but like the Chicken Booster, nothing innovative about it, bro. Nothing cool about it gameplay wise. It doesn't mix up gameplay in an interesting way. Like, the most interesting thing you do with it is purposely bump your head into stuff to activate certain things, but it's like, bro, Mario did that like 20 plus years ago, like damn near 40 years ago. So that's not really anything interesting, you know? And that's the most interesting thing you can offer. You don't deserve a high spot on the list. Froggy gloves at 7. I highly disagree with this, because not only do you have the aspect of how fun it is to punch shit, you also have the platforming aspect where you can use a froggy glove to stick onto like the sticky pads and stuff like that and pull stuff out. Like, and you have to identify it within the landscape. Not only is there that, there's also the I want to hear this instrumental. There's also the idea of like swinging across stuff with it, like swinging across chasms with it. So I think like gameplay wise, the froggy gloves do actually offer something interesting. So having them at 7, it's not looking good. You got the mouse at 6. I already gassed this up and said why it's the best one. It makes you think creatively, and the fact that it's used in only one level actually saddens me, because there's a couple not layouts, there's a couple levels that could have been like small, concise, and like could have been cool if you used a mouse shrinker. Like, you could have had a whole level dedicated to like Little Big Planet and shit like that. That means that damn stopwatch joint is gonna be at a high position, and that shit is mid. Elegant nose holes. This is another one of the top 3. I'll say, like, off the domer, my top 3 is when you could be a little 6'9", the froggy gloves, and the elephant nose holes. Like, this mechanic right here, especially when you get to that later level where you can switch between a honey, water, and solid platform. Basically, there's 3 kinds of platforms in this game. There's a slippery ice platform that's kind of like this, like that you can slide over and jump off. It's like kind of a half pipe ramp type situation going on. There's that, there's the bouncy platforms, and then there's the solid platforms that can be made out of, from what I've seen, either tree, concrete, or something else. It's a third one. Tree, concrete, or a third thing. This one was one of the most fun ones because it really forced you to get your timing together and to think creatively and to like really smartly place where you put your platforms. And then the fact that based on what you soaked up changed the way that you interacted with the level, being that if you soaked up a material that only produced solid platforms, now you don't have the benefit of bouncy platforms that you could jump off of, or the benefit of the ice platforms that could get you a longer distance with like a higher jump. Like, this one has way too many creative applications and is way too creative to be this fucking low. That means your top 5 bullshit. 4, SpongeBob. SpongeBob was cool, but it's not even kind of. It's straight up a one-dimensional ability. You turn into a sponge. Like, everything you think that ability does, it does. You turn into a sponge, you get bigger, you're a little bit heavier, and you could put out fires. You could put out fires and you could clean up big ink spills. I'm a fucking sponge in 2009 cleaning up ducks with Dawn. It was a cool power-up, don't get me wrong, but it's not top 5. The Bulldog, okay. I wouldn't put the Bulldog in my top 3, but he'll be a very, very close 4. Very, very close 4. This shit was just all around fun. It was just fun to just bonk your head into shit and break things down. And the way that like this this overall just appeals to my brain in a way that I play the game as like a platformer veteran. It was amazing, man. Like this one is legitimately amazing. So I wouldn't put it in my top 3 because like it's just making already good platforming, besides the camera angles in this game, already good platforming better and extending it. So it's very like typical. It's nothing special in terms of like gameplay wise. In terms of like iconic things in this game, I think Barkster the Bulldog is very fucking iconic. All right, this dog looks cool as hell and is iconic to everybody who played this damn game because he's one of the most used abilities in this game, and it's pretty fucking cool. So I see why. But top 3, I will put him at 4. Minigun, fucking Call of Duty niggas. Oh my god, I can't escape you. You niggas want to play it. You niggas, bro. It's like that fucking meme with Patrick sleeping on the couch, where it goes when people play a game that don't got a gun or a basketball in it. Ooh, like you know that meme where Squidward is playing the clarinet and he's like, and every time he starts playing the clarinet, Patrick goes to sleep. That's what happens when niggas don't got a gun in the game. I'm not gonna lie, this shit, they didn't even use this creatively like they did in the in Playroom, the way that they did in this fucking game. You only use this shit once and you use it to shoot at fucking credits at the end of the game. You don't even do anything cool or creative with it. You don't even like, I hate you Call of Duty niggas, bro. Slow-mo vision, yeah, fuck that damn power up. I hated it. It's not as bad as like the monkey power up or nothing like. I heard it. I know y'all heard it. That Southern slipped out. It's not as bad as the monkey power up or nothing like that, but I really didn't like the slow motion power up for the simple fact that it's like, it's cool, I guess. And they're JoJo's Bizarre Fan Adventure. That's why they liked it. Not gonna shit on JoJo's because JoJo's is fucking fire. Well, I've never watched the original 2 seasons because I watched it on Toonami and I just caught it in the middle of whichever the JoJo's member who had that useless ass stand that can just punch shit like extremely hard and break it. Like that was his only fucking power. That one from the one where Young Bull had the golden hair. Giovanni, I think it was. Giovanno. I remember it was called Golden Wind. I remember that much. It was the latest JoJo's animated. I don't think they animated the next one with the shorty. But anyway, yeah, slow-mo vision. It's a middle of the tier one, but top 3, that's a scratch. This shit wasn't that cool. It did like allow for some points where it really forced you to think creatively and platform tightly, but I don't know, man. That shit wasn't that fun. It wasn't unfun because the only power up in this game that truly was 0% fun was this bullshit. That was the only. Who's playing on my phone? But that's the only thing in this game that was truly 100% unfun to play with 100% of the time while I was playing it. But to go from something unfun, let's go to something very fun, which is the Xbox 360 console. Where sadly, this console that came out 2006 to 16, 26, that'd be 20 minus 2. So this console is 18. So Xbox 360 players say they're having problems connecting online and playing online games on their console that's old enough to fuck your mom and go to the military. No. Bring that back. Say that again. Sad. In case you can't tell what the instrument is saying. Anyway, this is the end of an era officially because players logging in with an app password say they've stopped working. A number of 360 players say they're unable to connect to Xbox Live. So people that for some strange ass reason was still playing Modern Warfare 3 with backwards compatibility. I mean, online and playing with people who are playing on backwards compatibility Xbox Series X's, a console that released 4 years ago. Yeah, those people are saying that specifically the app password feature is currently not working, effectively locking them out of online features. Didn't even know this damn near 20-year-old console can't go online. Go fucking figures. This is sad to see though, because like I said, it's the end of an era. This my childhood. It's my childhood. So much good shit happened with me using the 360. When Microsoft added the ability to add two-factor authentication to Microsoft account logins, this initially provided an issue for the 360 because it didn't support it. The solution has been app passwords, which require the player to sign into their... Oh. So basically, these niggas is mad that they're using an 18-year-old console that has two... We're gonna say two mainline consoles after it. They're mad that technology surpassed their 18-year-old console. Say it. I swear I didn't play none of this, bro. This instrumental just so happened to be playing. This is the saddest thing ever, man. Saddest thing ever. By entering this as their... Wait, no. The solution has been app passwords, which require the player to sign into their Microsoft account on another device and request a randomly generated password. By entering that, when signing into the 360, that would count as a separate form of two-factor authentication and the user is logged in. This method has been relatively problem-free since it was initially introduced for fucking ever ago, probably, but players started reporting last month that it no longer worked and that the issue appears to have returned again. Not gonna lie, Xbox 360 niggas, you're worse than PlayStation niggas. The fuck are you doing on an 18-year-old console? It's time to take your money, go do a Cash App scam or two, take that money, give it back to the people you scam, because scamming is wrong. Go get yourself a fucking job. Go get yourself a bag and buy you a Xbox, a new Xbox, man. You're still playing Modern Warfare 3, gang. You're still playing Far Cry 3 in 720, 60 FPS on a fucking Xbox 360. I can emulate damn near all the Xbox 360 games on either an Xbox or my computer for free. And most of y'all don't know this, but for some strange reason, most Xbox games have uncapped frame rates. It's just the capability of the Xbox cap the frame rate. So, alright, let me break it down like this. If the Xbox was only capable of playing a game at 30 FPS, it's not because the game was set to 30 FPS. It's because the hardware could only work hard enough to show you 30 FPS. In theory, if you were to modify your Xbox or play it the yo-ho-ho way, you could play that game in however many FPS you want. 200, 300, however many. Because all those games had an uncapped FPS. The actual hardware in the console capped it. So the console was only able to run games at 30. So the game was made to be able to run at whatever frame rate, being 144, 60. But the console could only run it at 30. So when you played on Xbox 360, that's all you could get. So yeah, you still playing Far Cry fucking 3. You like, nigga, we on Far Cry 6. We in dictatorships in Cuba or Puerto Rico, whatever the fuck the last game was at. We playing Far Cry with blue people in the future with fucking exploding Navis and shit. And you're still playing with Voss on that damn island with him licking a fucking knife. Nigga, I was about to make an Uncharted joke, but that's PS4 niggas. I'll get on your ass anytime I get a chance, but it's not your chance right now. Anyway, let's keep going. They're mad that their old technology has been... They're mad that they're using an old piece of hardware that technology has surpassed. This method has been relatively problem-free. Now when attempting to log in, they get error messages. VGC has attempted this and can verify that the same thing is happening to their 360, making it so they can't connect to online. This year in July, the 360 marketplace closed, but that only affected the ability to buy new digital 360 games and DLC. Players have still previously, before now, been able to connect to live, but as long as this issue remains, they won't be able to connect to any online games or access and re-download their previous digital purchases. The number of threads on the Xbox support Reddit that refer to this issue, including one post a month ago when the issue initially appeared, now has over 400 replies, meaning that this isn't just happening to one person, it's happening to a lot more people, and they're searching for this and they're seeing this Reddit joint pop up in their Google and going, oh, so this is not just a me issue, this is a known issue, but there's currently, as what I'm gonna assume, no fix. One user wrote, I've been experiencing this issue since October 4th. I've never had issues with app passwords on the 360 before. I believe this could be a Microsoft issue that they need to address for their 18-year-old console. They don't even print CDs of 360 games anymore. There's probably like, let's say when they stopped producing games, they had when they stopped producing, when the last studio who made 360 games, when they stopped producing, let's say there was 10 million unopened copies of games in the wild. 10 million, just probably more than that, but just for an example, there was 10 million unopened copies in the wild. There's now less than 1 million. And this is just throwing numbers out there to get you to understand, but there's barely any new Xbox 360 games. That console is 18 years old. Technology has surpassed that. Okay? Specs have surpassed that. The Xbox One was strong. It was as strong as two 360s taped together. The Xbox Series X is probably like 10 to 15 times stronger than the Xbox Series S. And actually, I don't feel like it, but if you don't believe me, go watch that Mr. Who's the Boss video where he brought every Xbox ever, or any of those type of videos, where they actually measure up the specs of how much more powerful it is than the last console. And you'll see, like, bro, the specs for that console been surpassed, game. Give it a fucking rest. I understand you want to play online, you want to relive your glory days every once in a while, but it's not high school no more, little bro. It's over. It's over. I would love to go back and play some of those games and do all that, but it's over, gang. While it appeared the issue had been, oh wait, no, I read something. I tried every troubleshooting option in this thread so far, and it still ain't work. Worst part is, I tried to connect Microsoft. Hey, Mr. Air Clang 1404, thank you for the W follow. Go ahead and throw it to V one time, and I'll tell you like I tell everybody, I'm all here for the vibes and the good times. If you're here to offer me some fucking art, the answer is no. Fuck your art. But if you're here to chill and vibe with me. Anyway, back to reading this. When I try to contact, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Your first mistake was trying to contact Microsoft support. You were never gonna win that scenario. My name is Spanish Low. Low key, I should try to pronounce it because I'm trying to learn Spanish. Like, drop a pronunciation guide in the chat. I want to learn how to pronounce it. But oh, that reminds me, I still ain't do my damn Duolingo. Anyway, oh, that's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Look at the name of the instrumental. I swear I didn't plan this. I swear upon my honor, I did not plan this. Yo, I swear. And you said you're Mexican. Quinceañeras are a Mexican thing. Bro, I swear to God, that was so perfect. That was so perfectly timed. I promise you, this is unplanned. I swear, bro. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Dug my 360 out the closet. Yeah, this should be a sign that what I'm talking about, Xbox 360s came out 18 years ago. This nigga didn't say I booted up my 360. This nigga said I dug my shit out the closet and tried to log in. This means you had to move shit off. This means nigga had to go and swipe a whole bunch of stuff off his desk and make room in his entertainment system to plug this console in. It wasn't already on his entertainment system. He had this. I'm not sorry. What? By the way, sorry, but what are we doing? Basically, what I do every day is I go through different articles and I yap about the news for a little bit before I play games. And today I'm either playing Getting Over It or Warhammer Space Marines. Depends on if my homie answers, but leaning more towards Space Marines. But basically, you remember that console that came out in 2006, 18 years ago, called the Xbox 360? Yeah, there's a lot of people mad that they can't log into online on their Xbox 360s. Who would have thunk it? An 18-year-old console. It's hard to log into online. A console that's 2 console generations ago. It's hard to log into the online. Who would have fucking thought? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? And like I was saying, dude right here said that he didn't say I switched over to my 360. I ran to my 360 and checked. He said I ran to my closet. I pushed all my clothes out the way. I threw them backwards like a cartoon character. I dug. I went to the back of the closet. I opened up my memory time capsule with the strength of 10 men. Oh, with the strength of 5 Gears of War Coltrane characters. I opened up the box. He said, oh, there you are. He took out his 360. He spanked it on his desk. He wiped a bunch of stuff off his desk. He said, He whipped his TV around with the speed of how fast it takes Carmine to die in every Gears of War. He said, He looked at the back of the TV. He said, wait, where's the HDMI? Then he remembered, this is an 18-year-old console. I don't have the HDMI version. I have the component cable version. So he had to run back to the closet. He had to say, there's no HDMI port. He had to go back, relift that lid. He lifted back up that box. Want to try to understand Spanish? I understand a little bit. I understand like basic Spanish. But he lifted up that lid. He said, I summoned the strength of Master Chief. Boom, lifted open the lid. He dug around in there. He found the cables. He said, here we go. The component cables that had the YPBR, not the regular red, yellow, white component cables. Nah, the one that had like blue and shit on there. He ran to his monitor, or he ran to his TV. He plugged up his 360, and then he went online and tried to log into the online and said, oh no, my 18-year-old console, I can't log in online. Not gonna lie, unless you're playing offline games, like I can understand like if they bricked your ability to play offline games or to like re-download stuff for like DLC and digital games. I could understand if things like that were impossible, but things like that are still possible. You don't have to sign in to your Xbox Live. You just have to have an internet connection to be able to do that. Like gang, like even if you go on Xbox 360, the YouTube app for Xbox 360, and I noticed because when I was using Xbox One, this happened, the app doesn't even work. All right, here it goes. Ahorita estamos. I can't pronounce those. I don't know how to pronounce those. Comedy problemas. I see problems with the Xbox 360. The beginning of that sentence I don't understand, but I understand from de problemas con una Xbox 360. So basically, I know it's something problems with Xbox 360. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I'm gonna have to copy paste. Oh wait, shit. Oh wait, no. No, I do have it in Google Chrome. I just didn't open it. It's just the beginning of that sentence that's fucking me up. The beginning of that sentence is fucking me up. I gotta Google translate that part. Cause like you see, without Google Translate, I understood the end of the sentence. Fuck it, translate the whole sentence. X Google PRANS LATE. Right now we're talking about problems within Xbox. Yeah, we are. Because right now we're talking. Oh yeah, you just translated it. Damn. I should have just waited for you to translate it, but yeah. I got most of that. I can't, cause like I can't tell which part of that is right now, but I could tell because of the habla, whichever one which one did you use? Use habla. Oh, hablando. Oh, that's what it is, hablando. Cause like I was able to like kind of tell, but I didn't want to assume. But like yeah, like I could tell that word has something to do with speak. But yeah, basically pretty much. Let me pause it so it doesn't take up my RAM. But yeah. Yeah, they're mad that their 18-year-old console that somehow survived the red ring of death fucking survived. Nice try, thank you. Like I said, I'm just using Duolingo because I just want to be able to speak functional Spanglish. Like what I did just now, I wasn't able to do like 2-3 months ago, so I'm proud of myself. Like the fact that I was able to get half of that, I fuck with it. Now I just need to be able to understand like regular basic words, and I want it to be to where like now that I can speak a little bit of functional Spanglish, I want to get it to the point to where even if I can't speak in Spanish to somebody can speak to me in Spanish a little bit and I understand them. Like they're like for people who switch back and forth, you know, like how sometimes bilingual people, they'll say something in one language and they'll just randomly switch to their native language because they don't know how to say it in their second language. Like I want to be able to understand people who speak Spanish back and forth like that. That's my next goal because I'm already at functional Spanglish part. But anyway, so glad I found this thread. We'll check back regularly and hopes for a solution. And then the rest of this article is just people saying like, oh, we're having problems with this 18-year-old piece of hardware. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If you're a person watching this, useless data at the end of the year, I'm gonna move Italy. What you mean? I'm confused. What you mean useless data? But yeah. Basically, I'm gonna be real with y'all, Xbox 360 niggas. I ain't think of a derogatory name for y'all yet because y'all not as bad as PS4 niggas. Y'all not asking if the latest modern AAA games is coming to 360. So I don't think I'm gonna think of a derogatory name for y'all. But for y'all 360 niggas, I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna just break it down to you like this. Xbox is not gonna fix this shit. Microsoft, they're not. Because from what I'm hearing, they basically would have to make a specific workaround for the Xbox 360, a console that is 2 console generations ago that is emulatable on both the Xbox One, all the versions of the Xbox One, and the Xbox Series X, and digitally the Xbox Series S if you have the same game library. They do not give a fuck. Give it a rest. Okay? Give it a fucking rest. I know that's your baby. That's your memories, high school or when you were jittery. I still, the 360 when I was a jittery, still here in this crib. Nigga, both my Wii's right there on the shelf. Xbox OG I got from my school, my high school years on my shelf. And by the way, when the Xbox original was in my school, it was vintage, all right? They had an Xbox original in my school in like 2016, 2018. So that shit was old when it was in my school. We was on the Xbox One when I was in high school. Don't try and call me old, you bitch ass niggas. Anyway, Xbox OG, shelf. PS4, shelf. Like I said, my Wii, shelf. Xbox One, shelf. So it's like, yo, I understand you miss your console. This your baby. But it's gone. Let it go, little bro. Let it go. This one is not really like news per se. God, shit, this is long. I mean, it's about fighting games, so I don't give a fuck. But this one, wait, hold up. Fuck, how do you say? Wait, hold up. I just need to know one word in Spanish, and I could say what this article about. Oh wait, no. No, essay is this, right? Yeah, essay this. Article essay. I gotta see what article and fucking and about are in Spanish. SPANI. What the fuck? Why you get up when I say article in Spanish? What the fuck? Article Spanish. I'll type in Google Translate. Okay, I don't know why you led me to a link for Google Translate, but whatever. Spanish to English. Because what I want to say is this article is about Marvel versus Capcom, which I know will be essay, because that's, or is essay that? No, I think essay is this. So it'll be essay, whatever the word for article, S for is about Marvel versus Capcom. Or this is an article, essay, whatever, or una, based on whether article is male or female. Then about the Marvel versus Capcom. Oh wait, no, English then Spanish. Okay, so it would, wait. Let me check for this. Okay, so wait, what the fuck? Wait, why are they adding words? What, why they? Forget it, bro. But this article is about Marvel vs. Capcom. We're gonna read it and see what it's about, because I think this is about Infinite and Beyond. Oh yeah, I just seen it. Marvel vs. Capcom, Infinite and Beyond. So for those of y'all who aren't in the know, basically there's a stinker of a game called Marvel vs. Capcom that isn't as refined and isn't as well put together and plays as tightly as Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, as well as in addition to missing some beloved characters because they were replaced by characters who inherited their functions. So what this mod aims to do is implement those characters back in within the systems and gameplay control type of this game, as well as cleaning up some of the visuals, making them look less ugly, as well as not only cleaning up the visuals, cleaning up a lot of the animations and stuff like that overall, and making the game just a better experience for people who want to play it. Now let's read on a little bit about Infinite and Beyond. Now one of Infinite's biggest boosts is trying to fix the most glaring issue with the game, thanks to an in-depth mod that restores the visual punch of older Marvel vs. Capcom games. That project is known as MVC Infinite and Beyond, led by prominent fighting game community member Maximilian Dood. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know who Maximilian Dood is, but just for reference, in case y'all have seen him but y'all may not know his name, whenever it loads, this guy. So every time something about a fighting game comes up, you know how you see footage of this guy talking or something about this guy talking about it? Yeah, he's pretty big in the fighting game community, also known as the FGC for those of you who aren't big into it. Anyway, with the help of artists and game modders, Maximilian has a simple goal for Infinite Beyond. My hope for the project overall is just to release a game that looks good. And you know what's the good thing about mods like this? Because Capcom, when it comes to mods and stuff like this, they aren't too bitchy about people who mod their game. So the good thing about, damn, it's 8:51. Oh wait, no, I started at 7. I only been yapping for an hour. Okay, I was about to say, damn, I've been yapping for 2 hours. Wait, how much time I got on OBS? No, I've been yapping for an hour and a half. Damn. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the good thing about mods like this is that I've seen mods like this help people in the industry get jobs, because this is essentially like a walking resume, because all these companies want experience and want proof of your experience and want to see your portfolio. So what would be better than going and modding up a game that's shitty, or a game that how am I looking for it? Because I'm trying to use Fallout London as an example. Not a game that's shitty, but a game that has room for you to extensively modify the way that the game works and the way that the game plays, and change it to where it could contain totally different systems within the game that make the gameplay feel completely different. So what's better than going in a good game and making it better, or going in on a stinker of a game and saying this is what they could have fixed, this is what they could have fixed, this is what they could have fixed, and instead of just saying what they could have fixed, showing that you know how to fix those things. So I'm always for mods like this, because it helps more people in the gaming industry get their foot in the door a bit better. Because You think them making this mod with Maximilian Dood, one of the biggest people in the FGC of all time, especially for Marvel vs. Capcom, if you like Marvel vs. Capcom at all and you don't know who Maximilian Dood is, you really need to sit down and do your fucking homework, because he's part of the reason why this goddamn scene is alive. Because he does do stuff with other fighting games, but like his main game that he got popular off of is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like he does dabble in 2 and 1 and other fighting games such as Tekken, Smash. Well, Smash not so much, but like Tekken, Street Fighter, stuff like that. But the main game he got popular off of is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I know it broke this nigga's heart like it broke everybody else's heart to see Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite release and be a fucking stinker. So for him to be involved in this project, that means there are a lot of eyes on this project. And Maximilian Dood, I know for sure, is partnered with Capcom. And well, I won't say partnered with Capcom in terms of like him and Capcom are working on the next Marvel vs. Capcom, but I mean as in he's been to Capcom events and done stuff with Capcom. That's something I know for sure. So I say that to say, you don't think they have their eyes on this project? This is something that they can use as a resume to get themselves in the door and say, look, your developers may not have had time, or you may not have had the talent at the time to make this game and let it come out and be the way that the fans wanted it, but me and this group of people developed this game, and I did this, and this is how we improved this game that was already done, sealed, packaged off, never to be updated. They didn't even finish dropping all the DLC characters for this game. That's how fast they abandoned this game. They abandoned this game after 6 months. Like, they didn't abandon this game quicker than Concord, but god damn it, before Concord, this is one of the quickest abandoned games I ever watched get abandoned in real time. He grew up on Jim Lee's X-Men books. Hold up, let me see who specifically that is so I know what art style they're talking about, because I think I know, I have it in my head, but I need to see it specifically. Oh no, this is after what I'm thinking of, because what I'm thinking of is like, wait, where is open image in the tab? Like this era of comics, but I'm seeing more of stuff that looks like this era of stuff. So like either way, this era of Marvel comics, iconic, great, lovely, as you can see, beautiful looking art style either way. So they went for more of a cell shaded look, and they made the game art style mesh, because that was another common complaint, that you could tell they took these models from various different places and that the art styles didn't completely mesh, because some characters look more cartoony than they should be, and some characters look hyper realistic. Like for example, Mega Man looked hyper realistic, and everybody was like, why the fuck doesn't Mega Man look more cartoony? That just feels weird. And the way it was designed, it just looked uncanny. But anyway, Maximilian Dood said that he thinks his fandom really kicked up with X-Men vs. Street Fighter. He said it really peaked with Marvel vs. Capcom 1. He actually grew up in a community and the arcade with a bunch of like-minded people and folks like himself that just loved the game. They'd meet up in the same spot every weekend, really every single opportunity, and go practice and train. He learned how to use an arcade stick in that time period. That's the game that got him introduced into what the FGC is, and it's sort of his entry into big arcade culture. Many years later, in 2011, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, yeah, like I said, the article saying the same thing I said. He blew up off of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He has a big attachment to 3, starting moments. It created this show called Assist Me, Fire series. I've never finished it, but I've seen a good majority of it. The shit is still funny as fuck even to this day, and even if you just want to passively learn how to like play Marvel vs. Capcom because the tutorials in that game are shitty by yourself against bots and shit like that, like I'll be doing just to chill, decent series to watch, which was all about teaching people how to blah 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 blah. For Marvel 3, I got super into it, going to competitive events until the show took over my life. Then we got hired by Capcom, like I said, to make an official show for the expansion Ultimate MVC 3. When MVC Infinite was first shown some years later, Maximilian said there was uneasiness around the game. Many Marvel characters important to the legacy of Marvel, and this is the functions thing I was talking about that I think is about to come up, were missing, and while the gameplay was fun, I don't think it was. I played it, and it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't as fun as 3. He said clearly from a surface level, it was not lining up to be something on the same level as other Marvel vs. Capcom games. The biggest perpetrator was the visuals. The game just does not look visually appealing, which is something that's true. And unlike niggas that were playing Concord, it's something I agree with. Cause when people play Concord, I was sitting there like, man, y'all niggas is art critics all of a sudden, shut the fuck up. But with this game, universally, everybody said this art style was trash, and when I looked at it, I was like, it looks mixy. It looks mixy. Like some of the stuff just looks out of place. It was kind of going for this weird, awkward realism anime thing, he said. Another game similar to that comes, yeah, Jump Force. Jump Force looked decent though. A lot of people complain that Jump Force look bad. I don't mind it. Jump Force looks okay. Like, could it look better? Could it look more visually appealing? Sure. But it looked cool. Wait. Wait. I gotta switch that beat. Even though that beat's fire, I gotta switch it. Because I'll never be able to focus. Anyway, like I said, Jump Force to me, I didn't think it was the ugliest game ever. But people who said that they didn't like the game, I can't really get mad at you because some of those face animations were terrible. And it does the same thing where it tries to mesh a realistic looking superhero anime look, and it just does not look good. Interest in Marvel vs. Capcom I quickly faded. The game did not hit their sales targets, and mainly Marvel vs. Capcom fans went back to 3, which was thriving on PC thanks to mod that added more characters and a sizable content roster, which let me see if I can show y'all. Oh wait, no. Doesn't make sense to show y'all because y'all won't be able to see the characters and shit. But yeah. It adds more characters to the game and stuff like that. Like, it added a significant amount. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was this game, quote, this game that was so close to being good, but blah, blah, blah. In 2024, there was a breakthrough and a renewed interest in the series thanks to the release of MVC Fighting Collection. An artist and modder named Wistful Host, blah, blah, blah. Can I get any juicy details? He caught wind of bro and knew him from earlier modding efforts in which she brought Dragon Ball's Goku in a GG Strive. It was insanely impressive. Renu said in an interview that Dragon Ball is one of the greatest influences on her art. Most people's art, including mine. Dragon Ball was a big influence. I'm relatively young and I didn't grow up playing MVC games, so I'm more looking at the games from a retrospective lens, she told Max over Discord. With that said, MVC's bold aesthetic in its earlier games has influenced her taste and her art a lot. The fusion of Western and Japanese styles is something I wish to capture myself. Ren added, I saw a friend talk about how MVC was wasted potential and thought it'd be cool to make a tech demo for it. Seeing it gain the attention it did is honestly quite astounding. So basically, she basically said, yo, everybody universally fucking agrees that this game is ugly as shit and that this game looks terrible. I'm an artist. Why don't I go in there and make it look not ugly as shit? It's basically what they're saying she did. I respect it. Originally, updating the visuals was their only goal, but then the scope expanded. Since it started in May, more than 20 people have contributed to the mod with new art, music, and technical work. Damn, this nigga spent 30 bands helping mod it. Yo, I wish I had my clap it up button. I gotta respect it, bro. This gives me the same feeling like when Sakurai said he spent like 60K or 600,000 or something like that making that Sakurai Speaks series where he was teaching people how to develop games, and then literally for free. Not even basically, he literally gave niggas an extensive guide on how to develop games for fucking free. Yo, low-key, I swear that wasn't, I didn't try to make that on beat, but it just was. But it's like, yo, 30 bands? He said, yo, Capcom developed a game and it came out, it was so ass they didn't even finish making all the DLC for it. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. I love this game so much, I'ma shut up and put my mouth where my money is. I'ma kiss it before I hand it off to the people I need to hand it off to make this project happen. I respect that. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. Even if I had 30,000, I would spend it to get mods in games, like custom mods. But I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wouldn't spend it on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This nigga said this game sucks, so I don't mind spending my own money making it not suck. That's how much I love Marvel vs. Capcom. And to be fair, Marvel vs. Capcom put him in a spot where he got 30,000 to spend on Marvel vs. Capcom. So technically, it's only fair. Paying artists, he was paying artists and programmers to bend the flawed but fun Marvel vs. Capcom game to its will. Okay, 21 minutes. Yeah, I'll watch that shit in my own time. Open links and tab. Because I do want to keep tabs on this project in my own time for my own enjoyment. Because the day this mod drops, oh boy, for like a week straight, you will not, I promise you. When I get on stream and yap, at the end of that yapping, it's not going to be up in the air as to what game I'm playing. Y'all know exactly what game I'm going to be playing. And on my Saturday TikTok streams, I'm still playing this. Big Bro has been providing regular updates on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and beyond to his millions of subscribers to his Twitch and YouTube channels. He estimates that the mod will be available in a 1.0 release in the coming months, and that is hopefully something that people like. Yeah, basically he's saying, I hope when I drop this shit, that is soon and that is good. I was going to talk about Canada shutting down TikTok within its borders, but I'd like... Do y'all care? Does anybody in chat care? Does anybody in chat care? No, I didn't think so. Let me hit up my broski for... Are you down to play? I'm getting ready to get on. Yeah. I'll get a response in a couple minutes. We're hopping on Warhammer. What should I do? Well, first off, gotta exit out of this tab. Done with that. Delete my bookmarks for the day. Control Shifty Scale. Control. Delete those. Did I not open it? Yeah, I did. Where is it? It'll be like the sound. Oh, that's my damn headphones. I'm wondering why the sound is going in and out for me and why it's only using one ear. Because the whole time my headphone wasn't plugged in all the way. Goofy. You know what? I sent out the signal, and if the signal gets answered, I'll go from there. Oh my gosh, you like the... But then, yeah, if the signal gets answered for if I'm playing Space Marines, we'll go from there. But until then, yeah, we're gonna play some. The fuck is the name of this game? Brawl out on Yazoo. Low key. Actually, no. It would be more beneficial to play Getting Over It. For those of y'all watching on PC, all you have to do is refresh your browser. I'm just splitting the VOD for my own re-uploading purposes. So all you have to do if you're watching is refresh your browser. I'm literally gonna press stop and then press start again. I will repeat, all you have to do is refresh your browser.